So I started work on a new styrofoam drawing hours ago. The thing is, this section here had a sort of web of a layer of very flimsy styrofoam that kind of looked like a web, and I had to kind of scrape it off by sort of doing this sort of thing in order to get the pieces of styrofoam off. The intention with that piece is to make a sort of winter scene with sort of log cabin accommodations and a ski lift, kind of make it have there be a snowman and a sort of snowball fight. That's the sort of idea I got around noon. Around the time I had the Hot Pockets, which was $11:45 a.m. It's currently 8:42 p.m. Dad told me this is gourmet sausage. And it's got cheese inside it. Although he didn't tell me that part today. I spent the morning hours finishing the previously shown styrofoam drawing. Working on the 99 Dan hamming. By adding a scene in which these two characters briefly introduce themselves in response to Steak Guy. That's obviously an unofficial name. Introducing them to Dan hamming. I threw in bits in which Blue Cap Guy, or Clive with a K, and yes, I got that idea from watching Food Theory's episode on popping your stomach. And I came up with Eddie with an IE because it has the same kind of energy. Clive with a C sounds exactly the same as Clive with a K, just like Eddie with a Y sounds exactly the same as Eddie with an IE. Blue Cap Guy and Bandana Guy are essentially childhood friends of Steak Guy, but I showed that by stating they were in the same elementary school and they've been friends ever since. I added those scenes after adding in the scene in which pattern girl says that I'm most likely to call her maybe Blazer girl, most likely at the moment, saying that they're roommates and that Blazer girl is also an Uber driver. I'm not sure exactly how long I'm going to make this last hospital scene. The 99th Dan Hamming is now probably 14 something minutes. Longer than the 98th Dan Hamming at this point. He stayed up until about 1 from, I believe, waking up at around maybe 6:30. I got up around 6:15. As for the Sharpie markers, I've got to come up with a sort of way to organize them by color. Maybe somewhere there's some kind of container. Maybe I could use an empty cardboard box if it's empty. By just putting similar colors together and then taking the Sharpie markers I intend to use out very carefully. Also, I at last transferred the, at the time, 496 pictures of styrofoam drawings I transferred them from my phone to my laptop by connecting my phone to my laptop through my phone charger by taking off the adapter used to connect to a wall outlet. Or socket. And then connecting through around here. I'm currently planning on investing ancient knowledge points into the Watchtower ruins. This is my current progress. This is where I'm at currently in terms of task sets. And this is where I'm at currently in regards to, the whole process of collecting friendly spirits and lost items. Regardless, this is how you get the special items. The friendly spirits and the good old daily exclusives. Well, luckily there was a candle there. Yeah, I ended up getting really far on that last Spire of Eternity. All the way up to that, I believe, that 4th multi-wave boss fight. I'm currently here in regards to... Oh. Right. I'm currently here in regards to the Heroes Forge. I'll just need one whole city expansion to fit it in, and I believe it'll produce orcs for me for free, so that'll be good. Once I had my phone connected to my laptop, I went on to the sort of file explorer tab, which is this. This is the file explorer tab. I went into the temporary storage folders they created for my phone, went to gallery, went to the folder they had for labeled styrofoams. I then copied and pasted everything within that folder to a folder I created for the pictures gallery within the file explorer on my laptop. I figured this would be a better way to organize the styrofoam drawings by date, but yeah, while that was a better way once I figured out how to sort the styrofoam drawings by name rather than just descending, it did get better, but it still wasn't perfect. They sorted them initially from earliest in a given year to latest in a given year. So I set out to number the styrofoam drawings, one being given for the very oldest, and then from here on out, a higher number would denote a more recent styrofoam drawing. And that's essentially the whole process. I've personally gotten as far as around 200. I've gotten as far as 236, which is all of them before the year 2020. Yeah, there's some things I discovered. I didn't make that many. Although I've been making styrofoam drawings since late 2013, I didn't make that many. I only made 9 during the year 2013. Around 50 during 2014. Less in 2015. Around only a dozen or so. I believe it was 14 or 16 during 2016. Maybe 2 dozen during 2017 and none during 2018. According to the evidence I've been presented with. This isn't a complete collection, but it's a mostly complete collection. So, that project and the work I did on the 99th Dan Hamming episode, and after transferring and copying and pasting all those styrofoam drawings, I then took a picture of the newest one. Uploaded it to my drive, downloaded it, then copied and pasted it into the styrofoams folder. What made me stop is that I believe there are some styrofoam drawings that I made in 2020 that are very early in that year, and I want to take pictures of those styrofoam drawings before continuing. Generally speaking, right now, I start taking pictures of styrofoam drawings at 9 in the morning. I think I stopped that period around 6 in the evening so that I get pure natural light rather than either artificial light or impure natural light, such as during dusk or twilight. After all, the only variable I really want there to be is, the different appearances of the styrofoam drawings.